Alright, what up guys? It's me, GamerGuyTV here. And yes, you do see this. You probably already read the title of this video that explains a lot of it. But essentially, this announcements video is announcing a new series. This video is going up on Friday, August 23rd, 2019. And the first episode of the new series is going to launch on August 26th, 2019, which also happens to be my dad's birthday, so happy early birthday, Dad. Alright, now I do have a few general announcements to make, or it's more just one general announcement to make. And I do not have any animations in this slideshow at all. I tried to essentially make it so that this is a quick video to get up for you guys, because at the time right now, I am actually in York, Pennsylvania, touring some factories and eating at some restaurants. It's sort of like a yearly thing my grandmother and I do, except this time we're bringing my dad and grandfather. We're trying to make it a fun thing to do as essentially a way to end off summer. So the first general announcement is first week of school. It is August 27th to the 30th, 2019. I didn't need to put 2019 in there because I thought it was kind of obvious. We will be following that one video per day schedule for that week because we have a 4-day week, and I am planning to do a video a day until then. The only reason I am doing this is because I have, like, another project or two I want to do before summer ends, and I just don't want to sacrifice other videos to put them up. So I essentially did a compromise and said, you know, I'll just do all this, and then I'll just schedule the videos. And I think it's going to work out brilliantly. I really, really do. But I'm just letting you guys know so that for those of you who know me in real life, and all of you, that when I upload a video at like 1 p.m. and it's on like Tuesday and I'm in school, it is scheduled, it is planned. I'm not uploading videos from school. Yeah. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the big announcement. So, photo videos. I could probably come up with a much, much better name for this series, apart from photo videos. But the name is self-explanatory. It's essentially a video of photos, or a photo slideshow. Part of the reason I am doing said series is that there are some things I want to do. The video launching on the 26th will be my summer rewind 2019. And this series is essentially meant to give you guys, my fans that I don't know at all, a little glimpse into my personal life. You know, I don't do webcams, I don't do videos with cameras, I don't do videos with my face. The videos with cameras I definitely do. But I don't do any videos with my face in it for privacy reasons. A lot of those reasons being, I don't want my face being seen yet. You know, when I've got like 100,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers, it's a different story. You know, and by that point I'll probably be an adult. But my parents also didn't want me to have my face on camera. And I think that's a good idea because I don't need to worry about my backdrop. It means if I needed to, I could record in like a hotel room. You know, it means I can do stuff like that. It essentially means I can be flexible. But this is sort of meant to give you guys a glimpse into my personal life. there will be two versions of the same video. Now you might ask, why am I doing a non-commentated version and a commentated version? I couldn't decide between what I wanted to do, because in a sense, there's, the satisfactory to having, just the video, and it's, just the video with the photos. There's no commentary, there's nice music over it. There will probably be a disclaimer at the end of the Summer Rewind 2019, just to say, this is going up on my last day of summer. It was great. And right now, this is actually pre-scheduled, like I said. It is the 23rd of August 2019, as I'm not the 23rd, the 21st of August 2019, as I'm filming this. So, and it's, getting dark early. My dad is out late at a tennis match. Oftentimes during the school year, he'll have a committee meeting, or a board meeting, or an event he'll have to go to, and I will end up spending a lot of the night home alone. That is not a bad thing. For those of you out there that are like, your parents shouldn't do that, they shouldn't leave you home alone, that's abuse. No, it's not. I actually enjoy being home alone, because I get to do stuff like this. And I get to sort of pace myself on my homework. If I want to game for a half hour, knowing that I can still get my homework done, I can do that. Or if my dad was here, we would be, trying to play squash or playing frisbee, or, chilling together, maybe playing a game. It's a bunch of stuff like that. That, we do together, and that's good. We should do that together. But there's also a benefit to me just being home alone, getting some time to myself. And also, for this, non-commentated, I can throw it together very quickly. But commentated, I need more time, I need a mic. I need to sit down, I need to think through the photos. And some of the photos need to be explained. Those of you that know me in real life, sometimes I'll post a video like that, and you'll be like, okay, now, what's this? Okay, that's what I thought. Now, how about this? And then, if I do, like, a commentated video, it'll be like, we didn't necessarily need the commentary. So, just to solve that, I'm going to do two versions. I'll have a separate playlist for each. And it essentially just takes that conflict away from me. So, now, there are many parts to this, and I just want to walk you guys through, essentially, my thought process. So, the intro. As you guys can see, I have an image of the intro. There is a photo, but it is slightly blurred. And that is so that you can focus on the text that is there. And that photo, as you will see, all of these photos, by the way, I got from a app called Backgrounds. They get really, really pretty photos from their photographers, and they throw them out for me to use. There's no, or use as backgrounds, there's no watermark on any of them. There's nothing that says, you can't use these. So I went ahead and used them. And if it's an issue, I'll take the video down and do something else. But all of these photos are square photos, so I essentially made this fit the screen. And I put text on it. Normally, for the Summer Rewind one, it'll say, my Summer Rewind. Or my Summer Rewind 2019. And, like, if I wanted to do my 2019 rewind around New Year's this year, I could do that. It would just say my 2019 rewind. Now, I have two examples of content for you guys. The first one, the blurred background. The background is blurred because, essentially, it makes it look a lot more professional. it might be a little more distracting, but it's blurred, and it sort of lightens it up. And I do have drop shadows. You can't really see it in these two because they are dark photos. But I do have drop shadows to sort of separate from it. And the reason I'm doing this is, again, it looks more professional. This has sort of been a thing that I've been trying to incorporate into a lot of my videos recently. Because I think that it looks more professional, and quite honestly, I just find it really, really cool that, I get to do this. And the blur sort of takes away the distraction level. You still see the background. You still see that photo. I can't, lighten it or darken it so that it doesn't do that photo because it just looks weird. And I don't have a photo to show what it looks like, but just imagine that primary photo with another one of those in the background and imagine how distracting that would be. The next thing, the date, and I even color-coded these. So the date is circled in red. I put August 25 by accident. I meant to say the 23rd. The 25 is when I was originally planning this video to come out. But as you guys will see in the Summer Rewind video, there are dates on them, and I put those dates there because, essentially, if this is going to be a photo slideshow, I want you guys to know when this is happening. Obviously, I'm not going to post it when I'm there, again, due to privacy. And also, the text changes color. I can change the color of the text, so if it's, a very bright photo and I need to have black text, I can do that. There will also be transitions between photos and text and stuff like that. I made a sample video. I'm not going to publish it. But next content slide. So this next content slide is a time one. Essentially, I plan on doing these videos for, vacations. I did a New York video. It still looked cool, but this would look a lot cooler. And I could have a photo slideshow for people that wanted the slideshow. And a narrated version for the people that wanted an explanation of what everything is. But again, the blurred background, it just looks a lot more professional. And it's not as distracting. You see it, it's very clear what the actual photo is. And, mind you, this might not be as clear because it is a smaller size. And the reason I say it looks more professional is if you guys go and watch an episode of America's Funniest Home Videos, I live in America, that's what we watch. There's probably something like Britain's Funniest Home Videos. But if they get a video that is submitted in portrait mode, and again, I don't have this on here, I just assume everybody that watches this knows what portrait and landscape mode are. But essentially, portrait is when it is vertical, or it is taller than wider. And landscape is when it is horizontal, or it is wider than taller. Landscape is exactly what you see on screen. And videos are generally filmed in the 16:9 ratio. That's what this video is filmed in. That's what my laptop screen is. That's what the screens of the iPhone 6, 6S, 7, 7 Plus, and 8 are. The screen size is essentially 16:9. Obviously, it's not a 16:9, it's a 16:9 ratio. So it's either, 1920 by 1080 or 1280 by 720. It's one of those, it ends up having the same screen effect. One is just higher def than the other. Now the iPhone X, XR, XS all switched to a full screen size, and a lot of the phones are doing that now. The iPad Pro 3rd generation switched to a different screen size so that could do like Face ID and stuff. Most videos are taken in the 16:9, so when they are filmed in landscape, you don't need the blur background. But when they are actually filmed in portrait, you do need the blur background because it looks more professional than just a black screen or any color. But what I was saying is, essentially, you know, vacations are generally over a block of a few days. And I could do certain days. If I wanted to be specifically picky, I could do day and time. I didn't go that far for the Summer Rewind 2019 because I knew it wasn't going to be I knew it was going to be over the span of about 3 months, and at that point you don't need date and time, you just need date. Now if I was going to a single day event, like maybe the Star Trek convention, and, I wanted pictures of just the Star Trek stuff, not me in front of stuff, because again, I don't show myself on camera, I would use time, because it shows you the progression during the day. Now, vacations, if it was like my New York vacation, where, it was over the course of like 3 or 4 days, I think it was 3 nights, 4 days, if it was like that, and for example, I'm going to the beach within the month of September or October, and, for that, I might use just time, or I might use date and time. Yeah, I would use date and time for that, because it's a 3, the beach would be 2 or 3 nights. So essentially, I would do date and time if I had enough photos to even publish a video for that. Something like my Vegas trip, I would probably still do date and time because it's a week and it might be neat to see the different times. But something like my Summer Rewind, or something like, oh shoot, no, I don't know. Something like, my 2019 Rewind. Or if I wanted to do like an 8th grade rewind and I had pictures of like the 8th grade dance, or some of my band concerts or rock shop concerts or robotics events, if I wanted to do that, that would again be just date. And if I wanted to do like a specific robotics event, I would do time. I would put the date at the very beginning in the intro, and I would just do time for that. And for the formatting for date and time, what I would probably do is I would probably have the date, for example, August 23rd. That is not when the actual photos went on to my phone, or when they were taken. Because I got these off of an app, I don't actually know when they were taken, I just know when they were saved to my phone, and that's the date it gives me. But like August 23rd would be on one side of the photo, so let's say it would be on the left. And the time would be on the right. That way you get date and time, but they're not stacked in one corner, and they're not together, they are on separate sides of the photo. Yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this new series as much as I do. Oh, and going back to this, I would imagine the thumbnail is going to be essentially like this. like the intro scene for the video. And obviously, you guys realize, the actual photo, the photo of the palm trees with the intro, and again, the city photo here. The thing that is not part of the PowerPoint is the actual video. This is not what it's going to be. It's not going to be, you know, a video playing there, and I have stuff up here. If I needed to do that for something, I would. But I don't need to do that. But essentially, the thumbnail will essentially be that. It'll have a, photo. The photo will be blurred. Or I'll apply, like, a blur filter to it. So, yeah. And it would just say, you know, the title of the video. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the video that goes out on the 26th. As much as I've enjoyed, you know, making it, and as much as I've enjoyed the photos and taking and doing the stuff in the photos that are in the video. So, once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know this was a bit of a long video, and I wanted to put it out there before I put the video out on Monday, just so that you guys knew what a photo video was. I don't want to call it a photo slideshow, because that just sounds super, super generic. But thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and like for more of this type of video, and also some gameplay videos. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.